Welcome to the Guru School's new lesson, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about in this presentation bid adjustment. That's of course really important topic. So once we start creating the ad, if you remember, we got an option of bidding where we select our bid, right? So suppose if I need to adjust my bid, how can I adjust that? It's really simple. Let's take an example and understand by the example. Suppose I just got to know from my data. Suppose I have run my ad for a week and I got my data that Monday I'm getting good response, and I got to know that I'm getting much better response than other days. Suppose Saturday, I'm much better getting the response than Saturday. So what I'll do is I'll make an adjustment of my bidding. I'll say to Google that adjust my bidding, show my ads on suppose, okay, let's take in a different criteria. Let's arrange everything. Suppose I have created my ad and it has a bid of my keyword has a bid of 30 rupees for a single keyword. Okay. And I'm getting good response on Monday rather than Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll say to Google, keep my bid 30 rupees for the rest of days, but only for Monday, keep it 35. If I'm getting good response, so make it more than that, right? So I'll increase my bid and rest Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. What would happen is the bid of the rest of the thing will gonna same, that's 30, but only for Monday it's been increased by 5 rupees, that's 35, right? So what I did the adjustment of my bidding. Suppose, again, let's take another example. Suppose I got to know from my data that males are getting good response. Actually, why males? Let's make it females, right? Suppose females are giving good response on our ads instead of males, right? So what I'll do is I make my bid adjustment for females and keep the same thing for males or children or youth or whatever it is. I'll make the same for them, but only for females, I'll increase that. That's called my bid adjustment. If you need other example, then I can say, suppose I have run 2 ads, one on the same bidding. But if I'm getting good response on the second one, so I'll increase the bid of this one. I'll keep the same bid for this one. So this is called bid adjustment. I believe you are able to understand my bid adjustment. But if you are not, let's learn it practically how we can implement it. So maybe you will be able to understand at that moment once I'll give you the practical. Let's get into that. Now suppose I'm getting signed into my Google Ads. Oh, that's Google Analytics. I need to go to Google Ads. I'm sorry for that. Let's quickly sign in. Where is my ads? There it is. Sign in. Waiting. So once it is signed in, we go to campaigns. And inside the campaigns, I choose my campaign. And inside the campaign, look at this. Let me just undo this one. And there it is. Let's go to devices. Inside the devices where my ads are showing at computers, on mobile phones, and on my tablets. Now imagine, suppose my ads are getting good response from computers. Mobile and tablets are giving me okay response. So what I'll do is I'll increase the bid of computers and I'll keep the same bid of mobile and tablets. So let's increase that. If you look at this, there is a column called bid adjustment. What I'll do is if you look at this, let's learn it. Bid adjustments let you increase or decrease your bids for a certain targeting methods, such as locations. Where is that? Such as locations or device. This helps you gain more control over where and your ads is shown. Some types of bid adjustments have behave differently when you use automated bidding. Let's keep it very simple. We are going to increase the bids of computers. Let's hit on this and look at this. There are 2 options. Do you want to increase or decrease? Suppose I'm going to increase. By how many percent? Suppose I'm going to increase my bid by 20%. I would say save, and it's been done. Look at this. It says you have increased the bid with 20%. Now imagine tablets are not getting that much good response. So not even the an average response, it's giving me the very low response. So what I'll do is I'll decrease the bid of this. So I'll go to this icon and hit on this, and I'll choose the decrease option, and I say let's decrease with 35%, and I say save. Look at this. So what is that? Suppose this is my same bid, this has been increased by 20% and this has been decreased by 15%, or 35%. So this is how I have adjusted my bids. Similarly, you can go to add schedule. I have created an ad schedule, so I can also again do the bid adjustment. Suppose I'm getting good response on Wednesdays between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So what I'll do is I'll hit on this and I'll increase it by 18%. I have increased my bid on Wednesday by 18%, and suppose I'm not getting good response on Fridays, so I'll decrease that again. I'll decrease at by 28%. I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm choosing like so many calculated, but yeah, I think I'm liking. Look at this. It says increase and decrease. There's a yellow mark line. It says minus 28% and it says plus 18%. Similarly, you can go for day and hour. If you have created any kind of schedule, then you can again do the bid adjustment. I guess you can do this. No, in this you cannot do this. In days, no, you can only go for add schedule. Inside the schedule, you have the bid adjustment. Not even in hour, I guess. No, you can only make these schedules, and you can only adjust the bids in add schedule. Inside this, you have locations. Then according to locations, you can also again do the bid adjustment. Suppose you are getting good response in India and you're not getting good response in some other state or some other country, or inside the India you're not getting any kind of response in a particular state. So do what? Tag that location and decrease the bid in that particular location. Okay, simple. Suppose I'm getting good response out of India, I'll increase the bid that particular country. Very simple. You just need to collect the data first, analyze that data, integrate that data, and then adjust your bids. So simple, I guess. It's not rocket science where you need to invest so much of time. You just need to analyze the data. Okay, this is the day, or this is the state, or this is the target thing which is giving me good response. So I can adjust the bid more on this. Or if you see that according to my bid, I'm not getting good response, not even average response on my particular thing, you can decrease the bid. Really simple, right? So this was all about your locations as well. So once your locations was done, we'll go to again demographics. And inside the demographic, you have age, gender, household income, combinations, exclusions. We'll first talk about gender. If you think that between the age of 18 to 24 are getting good response, then you can adjust the bid for them. If you think 25 to 34 are giving you the best response, go for them. 35 to 44, go for them. 45 to 54, go for them. 55 to 64, go for them. Or if 65 plus, go for it. Suppose, according to me, I'm getting good response on 18 to 24 because that's education field, that's education age. So I feel this is getting the more response. So what I'll do is I'll adjust the bid by 30%, save. Great, it's done. Suppose 55 to 64 are not, or 65 plus age group are not giving me that much of good response. What I'll do is I'll decrease my bid by 50%. And once it is done, it's great. Then I go to gender. Suppose female, male, unknown, there are 3 genders. First, suppose female are giving me good responses. I'll increase the bid according for myself. Suppose I'm giving the bid for 35%. I'm giving highest bid, and males are not getting good response. Males are not giving me the good response. I'll do what I'll do. I'll decrease that by 10%. Unknown, their average. I'm okay with that. Similarly, I'm going for household income. If you think whose income top 10%, then you can increase the bid according to that. 11 to 20%, increase it. That's totally up to you if you think whatever you like. If you, first, again, there is a big warning that do not adjust your bid before getting any kind of data. Before not getting any kind of data, do not adjust your bids. Keep that same. Similarly, if you go to audience, there is nothing like audience. But yes, if you have targeted some audience and if you are getting good response, you can again adjust the bid. Then you have keywords. Suppose these are your keywords and these are getting good response. Suppose as this is says online Facebook ad scores, this is low search volume. What you can do is you can come to here, max CPC. You can hit on this and you can say, I want to decrease that by 10. I want to give it to 10. So this is on low volume, of course, as this is giving me the red alert that an ad isn't showing now. So it says low search volume. What I'll do is I'll give that a lower bid. Suppose this is giving me the good response. I'll increase the bid. So you can also increase the bid on particular keyword as well. This is called max CPC, max cost per click, but still that's also your bid, right? There's just a difference of terminologies. So you can also similarly go for negative keywords as well. You can go for search items. I think the search item doesn't have the option of, no. In keywords, you have the search keywords option where you can adjust it. Otherwise, you don't. So this was all about your bidding adjustment. Again, a flash warning. Do not, adjust your bids or do not increase or decrease any of your bids before getting any kind of data. Once you get the data, analyze that and then do some adjustments, whatever you like. And if you need any suggestions, do let us know. Our team is always there for you to help you out. All right. So this was all about your bid adjustment, and I'll see you in the next presentation in next lecture with new topic. And that's going to be really important for you. All right. So that's all for now. Till then, keep yourself updated and keep learning. All right. Bye-bye.